Demanding concession from Fubara means intimidation. Rivers Professor tells presidency. I'm telling you, they are going to stress this boy. They want him to join them, and the only way is by intimidation. The occultic way of doing things. It is obvious that Fubara is a fresh blood and a clean conscience, a clean man that wants to do things the right way. But they will not let him survive. With the combination of Tinubu and Wike and with all these corrupt politicians that have come together, people like Fubara can't survive. I'm telling you. And he has dipped his hand. It's either he agrees to go home finally and leave the seat, or they will take him to APC. That is it. And even when he chooses to go home finally and leave the seat for them, they will then want to trouble his life by probing him. So I don't understand what they want the boy to do. He has joined them. It's quite unfortunate, I tell you. I'm sure after now, this guy will not near politics again. Reactions have continued to trail the alleged demand on suspended Governor Siminalayi Fubara, to make some concessions if he wants his suspension to be lifted. How can they put condition for him like that? That is the truth. Tinubu is putting a state of emergency in Rivers State. Look at what is happening in Borno State, in Benue State, in Zamfara, and in Plateau State, and even in Niger State. Look at the amount of terrorism and banditry going on. Look at the amount of people that have been taken away during this Easter period. Tinubu did not see to declare state of emergency, especially in Borno State and Plateau and Benue State. But he's interested in intimidating all these South governors because of APC. He wants to remain president. God will deliver Nigeria, I'm telling you. It's only God that will deliver Nigeria. Report has it that Fubara had privately met with President Bola Tinubu during the latter's overseas trip, though details of the meeting between Tinubu and Fubara were not made public, but speculation had it that the reason for the meeting was tied to the governor's suspension. Of course, Fubara is the focus now. So in his reaction, a lecturer at the University of Port Harcourt, Professor Steve Wardle, told the correspondent that any demand on Fubara to make concession would be interpreted as intimidation. So the Varsity Dawn also described the emergency rule in Rivers State as a subversion of the state's sovereignty, insisting that the process that led to the governor's suspension was unconstitutional. So in his words, any demand on the suspended governor to make concession would amount to intimidation. I am saying so because there was no valid crisis in Rivers State to have warranted the state of emergency, and the state of emergency did not follow due constitutional process, of course. So my stance is that the sovereignty of Rivers State has been subverted unconstitutionally, and that the National Assembly would reverse its decision and reinstate the authentically elected governor of Rivers State. So I stand with all the people who are in support of the reinstatement of the governor. I find it difficult to say he is a suspended governor because nothing went wrong in the Rivers State to have warranted such a state of emergency. We all know now. We all know is their selfish intent is what is driving them. How I wish all these people defecting to APC will come together and destroy the APC for them. That would be a very good one if they can achieve it. Yeah. So what likely would be the concession is what we will be interrogating. If it is political concession, it then means they might want Fubara to join APC, which is wrong if he is being forced to defect. Democracy allows for healthy party competition. So anybody is free to be a member of any party and remain in his party without being intimidated or intimidated to defect. So if it is economic concession, what would mean sharing the resources of the state? Then it will not work because part of the problem that led to this emergency rule was on resources sharing, which the governor had earlier said no to. And I repeat that any demand on Fubara to make concession will amount to intimidation. We know They're already intimidating him. Even the emergency rule that they put in Rivers State was a form of intimidation. They're already intimidating him, and that is how terrible the situation is in Rivers State. Okay. Now in the comment section, somebody is saying, you people talk too much in Nigeria. Two people, President Tinubu and Governor Fubara, held a secret meeting. No official statement has been made yet, and you people are talking and talking. Why are most Nigerians like this? Normally, everyone is supposed to keep sealed lips until an official statement is made. No need for all these speculations. I have come to realize that what people call speculation most times is the normal. Them say gossip, busybody, which is very evil and cancerous to any society. So everybody, everywhere, keep your mouth shut, mind your lives until an official statement is made. Good morning. You said your own. We already saw where the pendulum is swinging to. We have seen the direction of everything. The guy is too stubborn for them, and they want to force him to be part of them. And that is what Wike is doing. So unfortunately, right now, it's Bayelsa and Rivers that have not joined APC. Delta, Edo, Akwa Ibom, Cross Rivers are already there. Even Akwa Ibom has not announced it, but we know he has gone there already. As I say, everyone that blamed PBAT for imposing state of emergency prefer Governor Fubara be impeached by the 27 lawmakers. This one doesn't know what he's saying. What legality do they have to even impeach governor in the first place? 27 lawmakers when they are no longer in the assembly. They are just trying to force their way back. Yeah? But the way Tinubu is cajoling governors into defection is a slap on our democracy and a despotic way of silencing the opposition voices and total sliding into one-party system, of course. So do Nigerians continue to live on rhetorics? APC stooges, INEC and judiciary coalition is not the problem now, but pressure on legislature to amend electoral laws to accommodate compulsory transmission of result. I don't know why Peter Obi, Atiku, and other opposition voices are not doing anything in this regard. The issue, didn't we have a electoral act 20, the one that Buhari signed before he left office? Didn't Mahmoud Yakubu go to Chatham House in London to promise that he would do everything according to the Electoral Act? It's not about Electoral Act. It's about the willpower to do the right thing. It's about allowing, allowing the people's interest to prevail. What we have today is personal interest overshadowing and prevailing against public interest. If you like, bring the law of United States and United Kingdom together to Nigeria. It will not work because it is people that will implement it. And people that are making the laws or implementing the laws are already compromised. So it's not, we don't need to start doing more paperwork to reverse things. It's implementing them that we are asking for. That is it. That is it. Those things need to be implemented. All right? And someone is saying the way Tinubu is cajoling, yes, he has done that. So if Fubara join APC, then this country is finished. Not be lie. If Fubara just join APC, Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is not gone. After all, the way it is, it looks like Nigerians have not even seen the worst yet. The worst is yet to come with the kind of people we have running the system, with their intent and their plans. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.